It's alright. It's already pretty late for him, so.
Okay.
Oh, they can hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, we're in.
Screw myself and forget that the stream happened.
Yeah.
Forget that the stream is there.
Well, we're heading into Gladdy versus Sandwich Master. Sandwich hasn't played in tourney in a few minutes, it feels like.
Ooh. That's Invade Question mark?
I feel like every time I see Gladdy, it's like a different wild deck, and maybe I forgot, and this is the same one as last time, but wow.
We were fighting each other in ranks just a moment ago, and he was playing a Mark Root variety, so this is a surprise to me.
Oh, so they have multiple decks, not just this, but the Mark, like you said. But
oh,
right
they
now,
got the BV.
Yeah,
they got the Step/BV combo. Nice. You love to see it.
That's exactly what they're going for, right? With a deck like this, that's the big damage. But Sandwich Master with an interesting deck as well. I haven't seen this one from Sandwich. A lot of putting in the new cards, trying to get a lot of damage back, but the Vivisection
damage. They got
damage.
their current rotation driven by Quad Claws. It's probably the most. Oh, they got hit by straight Vivisection. They're down to 3.
Oh, and a backstab.
Ending. Yep.
Gladdy's on point today. I hit that Vivisection combo and just looking to be moving around the map. Just teleporting around quite often. It's kind of funny because they're not the one playing the Harissa, but they also have the Blinks. I guess, what are your thoughts on Quad Claws? Because I heard about that card last tournament and how it got changed a little to make it easier to combo with, and I'm definitely seeing it a lot more. I think I saw it once before the change, and I've already seen it like 3 times.
Ever since the change, Quad Claws has been pretty much a second minigun with a different utility. I think it's so against some decks it's devastating because you lose your key card and well, shuffle time for you.
Yeah, and
oh, they got sealed off by Escalation and got walked straight into that K-Wave.
Escalation's a card that I haven't seen in a long time. I think the last time I really saw it in a tournament was like one of the playtest tournaments all the way back before the game launched.
Wonder if they know about dodging through the Escalation. If that'll ever come up this game. They're on the other side, so that time they didn't get caught up by it, but they got caught by the K-Wave from one away from the front.
Oh wow, and this game is incredibly close now. One combo could do it from either side, and Sandwich just needs a little chip. Will finish it off with the weapon.
Auto in primer.
Okay, it's 1-1, and
Deck swap time. SCD, let's go!
Damn. Well,
this one has a Hydro Pump in it. Root? Wait. Oh, there's root cards in it too. But
Wha-
only Strangle and Vine Pull, which is very interesting. You think they'd be like, you would normally think they'd be entangled just for like some boxing tools.
Yeah, Entangle's definitely the one we see a lot nowadays, right? It's just really easy to catch someone in the front rows with it. But Gladi with the C's, not quite getting too much value here, but I think a lot of the zone control really coming into effect. But Sandwich actually pretty aware of what's in hand, not stepping forward at all, but both players
Being a bit clumsy with it too.
yeah, a little bit awkward here, but the thing with Gladi's deck at the moment though is that there's a lot of dead hands, right? A lot of situations where Sandwich can just like play without fear of anything, but also a lot of scary ones as well.
They got the Strangle, but didn't capitalize on it because happened quite suddenly.
Oh, and actually just
seized,
walks
but
2 hits of C's, and 14 health is not a lot to work with. That's one string from Gladi. Petra doesn't do it yet, but there it is. Oh, that's tough. The Goofy
It's
Vivisection
2-1 now,
deck.
right?
Yeah, it's 2-1. Gladi up, and the Goofy Vivisection deck just into the...
Oh, if not for the escalation, they would have done Downfall Tetra. They cast anyway, assume just from not realizing.
Yep, but
there you
there's
go. Tetra again.
Tetra. Good bit of damage, and another 2 hits, and the Hydro Pump, and the Downfall.
Whoa!
That's the damage we were looking for, and Gladi's at a massive lead at the moment. Oh, and yep, this is so scary.
There we go. There's a Strangle tech coming in.
1 health remaining. They just need one more hit here. Sandwich though, regenning a little bit, but still getting caught there.
They got hit by that.
Oh.
Front.
And gets caught pressing a button.
Taken down by C's.
Well played. Gladi looking confident after that one. But it looks like Airy has won their round 1, and we're gonna see Airy versus Varia now. 2 players that have been doing pretty solidly lately. Airy got 4th to the last one, and Varia's didn't participate in the last one, but I remember it got like 2nd in one of these quite a bit ago.
That's a good thing to hear. It's Varia versus whom again? Just to make sure.
Airy.
Airy. Ooh, 2 good players coming right up.
Yep. So I guess, do you have any like more information about Airy? Because I think not recently Airy swapped to the Harissa, right? And was pretty successful with it last week, but that came out of left field for me. I was gone for 2 weeks.
To be honest, I haven't heard too much myself. But yeah, they have switched from Sovereign to Harissa. Harissa's been getting a lot of popularity as of late. I'm thinking it's popular in JP community, it's popular here now as well. People transitioned into it. An interesting trend.
Yeah. Lobby codes
And the deck builds are also completely different from each other. Well, not entirely different. There's some similar cards, but for the most part, they're almost nothing alike. Sorry for cutting you off there.
Oh, good. Oh, there's Varia. Oh, I should probably turn that setting. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Any immediate thoughts on this particular matchup? I think the last time they fought, I don't remember. I think they've historically traded sets. Been pretty close, so.
I see spear cards.
Yep. That's what we saw from Airy last week as well. It's weird because I think there was a point in time where everyone was dodging Spear Wave a ton, and then I feel like the Spear Wave users adapted back and started putting on the mental stack, making it just mentally harder to dodge. And right now, Varia not taking too much
got
damage.
the primer to front, but no K-Wave to follow up.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this is going to depend on Ares' offensive accuracy because Varia's damage looks a lot more reliable in the sense that they know how to approach on the off angles and get a lot of damage that way. And that's what we're seeing right now with the 40 health lead.
You also notice that they're explicitly using Snow Cone during invade to cancel the anchor, because Snow Cone's anchor is very punishable, especially with the off-angle payoff like Spear Wave in the opponent's deck.
Oh, good parry. Actually gets Varia out of there without taking any damage in the sweet spot as well. 7 health remaining on Airy, 2 health remaining. Walks into the last little hit of Frost, and that's the first game. That's a tough game, but we've seen one-sided game ones into close sets before. Sacrifier. Oh, I didn't check. I haven't been following along.
They got the K-Wave Dark Grasp, but miscalculated and Whirl Whiffed.
Okay, so Sacrifier still considered one of the best cards, right? Not any changes
definitely.
yet. Yep.
1 mana 11. Yep, just like that.
And the lead
Wait,
has
it's actually
shrunk.
1 mana 12, isn't it? Because of the flame damage.
Oh, but Varia just solidly confirming off of the North Wind quite often and making the lead large again. Tough spot for Aerie.
You can also notice that Varia has more control over the front.
Yeah, Aerie's kind of being forced to stand back.
Yeah. They don't know how to advance themselves.
Oh,
Then they get swept up.
Yeah, Varia's pressure is looking very good this game, and we're seeing a bit of a swap here. Back to the Saffron. Back to the old reliable here.
The most dangerous part... Oh, wait. Is this LC? Oh, no. My bad. This is what they call the Big Ha, isn't it?
It's definitely a deck of all time.
See that little Step Blaze Salamander at the back? Oh, they even got it lined up. All right. No, they blew it so early.
Yeah, and well, I think I don't think Varia will be too scared of this one because Aerie still needs to hit the big payoff cards, and Varia has been very good at just avoiding them. Oh, actually, an interesting world drag there. Looked kind of nice.
In my humble opinion, the most dangerous place you could be against Celsi is in the back. Because the safest place is when they invade. When they invade, the safe place is immediately right in front of them, right in your front. Because they're not gonna hit behind them.
Yeah, and right
I
now.
wonder if Aerie will realize that before it's too late.
Yeah, but it's looking a little late here. Oh, that last hit. Unfortunate, but Varia.
Set up from earlier.
Yeah, Varia had a multi-week break, but not looking washed at all, right? Still looking incredibly good here.
I'm sure they'll be around for a little bit longer than 2 games. For sure.
Well,
Alright.
we can...
Who's next?
Who is next? That's actually an interesting question. There's not too many games to pick from. Perp soft lock already went. They already started. I guess we can grab Aerie versus Darken Ties. Well, it looks like it's the return of Aerie here. Actually, not too familiar with Darken. I've definitely seen their name, but Yeah, I can't seem. You know, it's
I believe they went with the way of the wrench, if my
Mhm.
memory serves right.
definitely looks like it from their match history. It went to game 5 with soft lock.
Welcome back, Harry.
There's gonna be some interesting sets afterwards. Top 8's gonna begin after this one. It's gonna be Mikkel versus Varia first.
How interesting. Nico versus Varia.
But for now, we have losers top 12.
Oh, Dark Entice has joined the Ursa gang as well. And she's been really popular as of late, hasn't she?
Yeah, went from near 0 usage to like half the tournament. What happened?
Like more. I mean, we are still deep within playground meta. The new discoveries go far for at least a little while, long enough for it to be worth it, the time.
Mhm.
So you have a little Ursa mirror here. Both players are playing. Interesting. So Dark Entice has like a little, what's it? A Dark Grass package, I guess you could say. Dark Grass with the Sacrifier is what I'm seeing. Starting off with a back heavy and front heavy.
Yeah. I'm honestly a little scared for Darkin in this matchup because it's kind of easy to lose track of the Spear Wave, and when Ares playing against another Harissa, I think last tournament, proved that they're pretty good at maintaining the pace and throwing out the Spear Wave at the right time. But
that's a good read on Dark Entice from Dark Entice, sniping them for trying to get the spear. Ares isn't doing a whole lot with Spear Wave right now. Could probably change. The mini gun punished that Sacrifier. You got an old bread and butter in hand that got countered out. Oh.
Ooh.
And that's a Venom Shock into K-Wave with a lot more gas still left in the tank.
Yeah, well played by Darkin, taking the first game here, and I'm a little scared because Darkin's been very on point with the reads, right? They take the Dark Grasp and right there as well, catching Airy.
The Retracer confirmed.
Oh, and just playing the front column so well, Darkin actually. Punishing Airy, but Airy gets the read as well to get a little bit of help off
A
of
little
Darkin.
dangerous to use a minigun in front of a Harissa.
Ooh. Well, Darkin's been really on point with these combos though, looking very practiced on the Harissa, despite also being a Hazel player. But I guess you could say
I think
the
no
same
bad
thing about
hit
Airy.
Darkin's deck is that they got much snappier cards for combos and stuff. Well, yeah, the other side has Sacrifice as well, but
Whoa! What a read again by Darkin, just covering the movement on the back column.
seeing from here is that the back column is not actually that safe of a place to be.
Yep. And once again, Darkin controlling the pace of the game, it feels like. Oh, Airy is trying
And
to move up.
they also use the invades to primer them back to the front, out of their comfort zone.
Oh, but Airy gets a catch,
Ooh.
trying to lower this lead that Darkin has a little bit. Gets the spear wave as well.
You can also notice that Airy doesn't have their teleport tile in the front, so chance of them being able to reverse is entirely on spells.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're opportunities to do so.
We'll have to see if Airy sets up teleport earlier, but another
Oh, look at
sacrifier.
that! There's a little sacrifice tech that Harissa Plays figured out just the other day. where if you time the sacrifice just right, you do successfully teleport, but you also but the sacrifice happens at the teleport tile, and Darkened Tiles got them for game again with Dark Grasp. Dark Grasp being the star of the show.
Yep. What? Just a solid performance from Darken, moving on into top 8 here. Just really well played. Like you were saying, just the snappy cards leading to very solid combos. And playing confidently too, right? Always had the teleport in the front, just moving back and forth.
Yeah. Can't remember exactly if Darkened Tiles had the teleport pad in front, but I think just as long as it's in a different column, it's already enough of a step up from in terms of mobility options.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have Mikkel and Varia now.
Yeah. I would assume well, in terms of what Mikkel could be playing, there's a whole lot of possibilities. But as for Varia, they'll be playing Celsi, right? And if I know a thing or two about Mikkel, I heard they're really good against steps. Against steps specifically.
So we'll have to see what Varia can do, because of course Mikkel's a bit of a scary opponent to face against, but Varia's been playing very solidly today as well, so
Oh, by the way, I'm currently not able to see chat, so if they happen to say anything, just let me know.
okay.
Yeah, thanks. I wonder what Mikkel's cooking this time around. Will it be Queen or Shiso? Gunner?
We actually checked the deck list. Mikkel has brought Vio, Queen, Chiso, but might just pull out the Queen actually. Low key. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they'll snitch on the Celsi's dashes with execute?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
that's probably exactly what we're gonna see.
I wish I could time that well. I wish I could time as well as he in that one. Imagine all the games I could win for free if I could just counter step slash.
Well,
Alright, let's see it happen.
yeah.
Oh, there's Cloud Trap. That's a quiet 5 seconds there.
This is a very tough situation, but Varia's gonna try their best here. Mikkel is just playing it slow on the defense, but the sweet spot for a little bit of damage.
His mana catch in the front column.
And really good interrupts too, not letting that 3 stacks get built up, but really good combo right back by Varia, keeping up in the damage race with a bit of a lead, but Mikkel fires right back. They're both around 25 here.
They have a most impressive back and forth going on. Right now, Varia has a very bad hand, to say the least.
Yeah, and is just getting hit by execute while trying to go in, but does get the frost proc, but can't follow up. Oh, that's so tough.
With the step lance.
Oh, but still gets a lot of damage.
Managed to get that step auto into Hellblade.
Oh, and that sheer could have done it, but not quite. And now needs to shuffle, needs to wait a little bit longer, and that's Mikkel going in, 1 health remaining.
Disrespecting the Hellblade.
Now Varia's in a tough spot here. 3 health is not a lot to play with. Trying
Gotta
to go
watch out
in.
for the Queen piece.
Oh, and man just dodge away, not get killed here, but just gets hit.
The Northwind got outsped.
Mikkel up 1-0, but that was really close.
Most certain.
Oh, and Varia getting through the execute this time, but not able to land anything here. Awkward. Well, what happened there?
Mikkel stopped the auto slash with the broken tile in front of him.
Oh.
Mikkel's auto slash was trying to dash right in front of Mikkel. It didn't work because the tile was broken. You can see a similar thing happening right now with Claw Trap instead. Seems like he's shuffled realization.
Right.
You also notice that when he does an invade, he's always doing the invade into move into spell, just so that he can cover more ground.
Yeah, and this game a lot more slowly played from Mikkel, it feels like. Just staying solid on the defense, stepping back to not get hit by any combos from Varia that do too much damage, and just maintaining a pretty solid lead here. Varia goes in though, gets a bit of damage here, but gets caught while trying to move away. Does get the Lance, trying to find the Frost proc to try and do something with this next hand, but it's going to be tough because 10 health is not a lot to work with.
Ooh. Vanish Shock into Fire Breath for game.
Well, game 3.
At a certain point, I wonder if the right play to go against this is to just dodge walk through a Fire Breath and hope for a punish like that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough though, because Mikkel is holding on, and using the Fire Breath like that, it's really tough to deal with.
He's hoarding the front as much as he can, which is in turn a mana advantage. And when he's not, he has Shadow Shift in hand as a push slash to make a payoff out of it.
Just like that. And Mikkel now building quite a solid lead. Varia trying to find some offense here, but it's definitely tough because of how defensively Mikkel is playing, not leaving any openings. But there's a sweet spot. There's the start of something. There's a shear as well from Varia, but needs a lot more than just that.
Broken tiles in the front with Claw Trap in the back. It's good zoning.
It's tough, but Varia's kind of bringing it back a little bit, but gets caught there, and that's damage that you can't ignore.
He's now in the regen threshold. Well, wait, no, he's not quite there yet, but very soon.
Yeah. But good little string by
Varia keeps coming back with combos. Oh, and he got shield broken. Is this it? Yes, it is. Execute for game.
Oh well, 3-0 Mikkel, but it was one of the closer 3-0s of all time. Especially the first game, Varia bringing it to last hit, but Mikkel does prevail. Now we got Perp versus Silver. Also a matchup that we've been seeing quite a bit in these weeklies.
Ooh. Yeah, Sap starting with Perfume. Hey, no, Perfume's starting with Saffron.
Yeah.
Wonder where that will go.
All right.
Alright. We see a Saffron versus Raver game coming right up. Best of luck to both players, as always.
Yeah, this is the Perp uses good cards on Saffron deck. I think a lot of people have called it. I guess, what are your thoughts on this?
They're good cards, alright?
Yep.
And immediately corner Silver.
But actually doesn't get too much payoff because Silver just throws out a card and waits out that duration, basically.
Have classic cannon there, but Silver respawns in kind of with a shield bash. Silver runs out of mana though, so you can't make a good follow-up from it. That world confirm.
Trying to get something started here is Silver, who has a little bit of a lead and has been a very good defensive player. Trying to find any kind of starter here with the weapon, but no, Perp just dodging away from it, but it finally gets caught, and Silver is just slowly whittling down on the HP here, but Perp also has the big cards that could make this lead vanish.
Seeing a lot of classic cannons from Perp as time goes on. Push slash. Any step slash push slash. Yep. Oh, managed to land that minigun 7 tiles away, meaning that they take the mark damage too. Oh, Silver misses it. They were trying to world confirm. They were trying to world move back to 3 away into shield back to the K-wave. Quite work.
11 health remaining. Silver trying to find an opportunity, but still playing pretty safely here. But gets caught by the whirl on the dodge.
Oh,
is trapped here.
They're trapped.
But Perp can't get too much off of it.
Most unfortunate.
Now it's really a last hit situation. Silver.
When will Silver shuffle?
Oh!
Oh no! That's how unfortunate. They only realized right then there.
Double parry?
Oh my god, the double parry!
You never see double parries in Duelists. This is like the game where parry's not meant to do that.
They can do that, just very rarely.
Oh.
Oh, and then they get step slash into push slash.
Right, Perp taking the first game. But that was stressful. That was down to the wire.
Indeed. Perp is just landing these 6 away miniguns. It's just like me, just like me in normal games. Oh. They had the push slash, backstab whirl hand, but I'm guessing they ran out of mana. Might have missed that. They also, both players messing up a little bit, and spell power for the cars. We're on to Javelin.
Still a very slow game, but Perf's been hitting a lot more of the big damage cards in the early game, I think, creating such a massive lead where Silver can't afford to play as defensively anymore, just getting bled out.
What I think is actually happening is that Silver just doesn't really have anything they can really do against a back column camper.
Yeah, a lot of the cards just don't have the reach, right? Especially on the shield break.
Or if they do have the reach, they're very slow. And they're the one out of a few. Like, look at this. Carry wave and pull. It's very difficult to get. It's very difficult to provoke anything from there.
Alright, so Silver, maybe a swap. Maybe something a little different here. Yep.
That's a swap, alright?
Very, very different.
I'm saying inverter and shear.
We'll probably have more success on the offense here, but how much is still left to be seen.
Yeah. He too is running good cards.
Yep, going in with the backstab and...
I wonder if for a matchup like this, you just forsake any existence of melee cards because they're not gonna land anyway because they'll never be in range. So why have them? That's a thought for another time.
That's true.
Because that push slash, if not for that step slash, that push slash K wave is a dead hand. That's also a dead hand, and it's probably very punishable if Perp was on point.
Yeah. Silver goes in to try and make something of it, and actually gets the inverter afterwards, so Silver is looking good here. But yeah, there's a lot of situations where Silver just kind of has to throw out a card and hope it works. But right here, actually getting the inverter into a lot of damage.
They found the payoff. They found the confirm, and got a huge payoff of it.
13 health remaining.
For Silver.
Trying to catch Perp on the return, but can't do it so far. But this is another awkward hand.
Sparkler Gaming.
Oh,
oh, just got hit by the tip.
Oh, and there's the backstab as well. It's 2-1 and Silver gets a game here.
Managed to keep the eyes off the backstab.
Oh,
switch from Perp.
Perp probably wants to win. And not even an ultra angle in sight.
No.
This is serious mode Perp deck.
Minigun, thunder, and triple barrel. Wonder what the minigun is for.
I think it's just like
that's a classic. Gravitas into guillotine into Ragnarok. All go into each other.
Well, Silver trying to be more proactive on the offense, but it's still going to be pretty difficult here. Gets caught by the kinetic wave.
Align Gravitas. Oh, Silver almost almost got the shield broken from that.
Yeah.
Will they replenish it?
Oh,
No.
but another
Oh,
guillotine.
they got caught into the guillotine too.
Oh, and this bomb's also looking pretty scary.
Prime for the boom.
Silver gets out of there, disarms the mine as well, and now Silver not in the worst of spots, of course, still in a very bad spot, almost in lethal range, basically.
Oh, they had a Perp just had a kinetic wave triple barrel rag in hand. Missed that.
Right.
Having a line fade away.
Yeah, the fadeaway always doing a lot of work here, and 20 health, that's the guillotine. Well
played to both players.
Perp moves on. Well, and we're gonna take a trip down to the lower side of the bracket here. Gonna see Gladdy versus Darkin. Darkin's been playing very well today, so definitely looking forward to this matchup. But yeah, in the replays, if you remember the shield break, only had shotgun and the weapons to do anything with the shield break, so could not get any value, and that's tough. Well, Gladdy versus Darkin.
Exciting it can be.
Expecting a good matchup here. I'm interested to see what deck Gladdy has selected to go first, because okay, well, we're back to the first one.
Yep. An invade focused. Is it right to call it invade focused?
Definitely somewhat.
Don't really run step slash unless if you're looking for the invade specifically. They got the step slash apprehend, but they were too far back to truly make use of it.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is like Gladdy just trying to find that damage early, especially with the vivisection if they could land it, but Darkin just not trying to get caught here, but also being forced to the back a lot, and that's exactly where Gladdy kind of wants them in a way with this deck. It's gonna be tough for Darkin to navigate this because Gladdy's playing so solidly. Almost gets caught there, but the weapons don't connect, and despite that damage, it is still Gladdy firmly in the lead. But maybe standing at the front a little too long because Darkin's finding that opportunity to get some damage down, and the lead is not as large as it once was.
Oh, they had the hand, but they missed it. Kinetic wave sacrifice Dark Grasp. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but gets the snipe
they land
there.
that raw Venoshock.
Oh, but it is actually the inverter doing so much damage, and that 5 health disappears in an instant. Gladdy finishes off the game, but Darkin almost brought it all the way back.
They were safe with that push slash, but unfortunately for them, Zuchi came first.
Darkin now playing pretty carefully, but Gladdy's still getting these catches in the front columns.
Section as a poor man salvo.
So trying to find something here. Gladdy with an inverter from all the way back there does land one hit of it and does have quite the
They
solid
tried to
lead.
sacrifice tech but missed. Also see a step slash apprehend hand. Didn't last very long, unfortunately. Just step slash auto.
Yeah, good dodges from Gladdy to not get caught there.
Into
And
backstab.
yeah, and Gladdy's just getting a lot of this reliable damage here with a lot of cards that have a lot of reach. Annoying for Darkin to move around, but the boxing in the front does get some damage back, but 10 health is so little to work with. This next hand could be death here. Can mix up the movement with the inverter. Down to 1 health. That's it.
Inverter with shadow shift.
That was
Very cool.
so hard to read. What a good setup, and Darkin's going to the Hazel.
I'm sorry, Harry gang. All good. Oh, they switched to Hazel. Still fine.
Yeah, this is
Now they're going for the
wow.
wrench.
This is such a compact wrench list. This is like just the wrench.
Yep. This is, I think, Kokukiwi runs the same thing too.
But
Oh,
for a
but
combo
unfortunately,
deck,
because it's so compact that Quad Claws really rips it out for the first shuffle.
yeah, if Glady can land the quad claws often, this deck just can't function, unfortunately. So it's gonna, a lot of it's gonna be about that. But Glady's also just
Still
getting
function.
damage.
It's just they'll have a lot more seconds of staying still. There's a difference. You can see that Quad Claws at the very bottom of the deck, right as we mentioned it.
Oh!
Oh, they got that ice pick too.
Yeah, on the 2 Frost. Exactly what they were looking for here, and 23 health is not a lot to work with. Against a deck like this, that's one opening type of health, but doesn't get caught by the Apprehend, but 2 Frost stacks is so scary.
You can also see Dark Entire is using the, using the blocks to make for a safe snow cone.
Ooh, and a good catch at the very end by Darkin.
So that was snow cone into auto slash into apprehend into wrench into double team. Wow.
Now it's Glady with the
And-
swap.
Yep. That's...
Okay.
Oh, they've transitioned to SCD.
Yeah, well, you know what was coming.
I don't know if that's a good idea against this deck, but we'll see if Dark Entice can use Hazel's blocks to the very best of their advantage.
Right?
Oh, you see a deviate into pull. It's a wrench.
Oh, but
You see a Tetra and downfall.
yeah, that's exactly what he wanted to see from Glady here. Getting rooted, pushed into some of the C's. And although it's not the max payoff, it's still a very solid amount. And oh, wait, this is a really good spot for Glady.
Cornered. Wait. Anyway, you see the same pattern, deviate to pull. You see a line into Tetra from Glady.
Alright.
Dark Entice unfortunately does not have a good hand to handle this very patient camping strategy.
Yeah, and Glady's just setting up, and Darkin's not getting too many opportunities to push up, and this time caught immediately by the downfall. Remains on 10 health now, while regenning up a little bit, but...
Looking a little dire for Dark Entice.
Yeah, this C's could mean everything here.
Forget the C's, there's a line Tetra in hand. They miss it.
5 health. Darkin trying to find an opening to get some damage down, to regen a little bit, but it's still going to be really tough. Gets the pull!
They're trying to look for that pull confirm. Oh, they got the line, but they ran out of mana all too soon. And they walked straight into that Tetra as well.
Oh?
Oh, they went right in between that Hydro Pump. And look at that, Snow Cone is minus and first hit in front. And just like that, that's how dark it is. Gets push slash into C's for a game.
Yeah, good set though.
Hello, V.
Hello, V. Wait, did you lie to me? I don't see V anywhere.
No, it's just that V's the one who. Oh, hello, V. There we
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, she was watching. It's just that V's one of the V was the first one of us who discovered that Snow Cone is minus on hit if the first if the first wave and right in front of the caster hits is the one that deals the frost damage. It's -4, which basically means the opponent can just do a reversal.
Alright, and we're seeing a new face to these top 8s, Cryo Crits. Took it over Softlock and advances to this match versus Hubskoa. Hubskoa is going to be a little bit scary though.
Characters versus Hubskoa.
Gonna be an interesting one. Especially because I haven't really seen Cryocrits play all that often.
Cryocrits plays Celicy.
True to the name.
Let's go.
Very in character.
Question is, did he run frost cards? There's a snow cone, so I suppose yes.
Oh wow.
And oh yeah, oh that is frost. Yes, yes, yes.
Even the snowfall as well. That's a lot of frost.
Frost barrage. I wonder if we'll see the frame walk too. And they were trying to go for the invade snow cone to anchor cancel it, but instead get met with a lot of fire.
Yeah, Cryo's gonna have to figure out a way to approach like off angles here though, because Hubskoa has so many cards that can just counter you if you approach just horizontally.
I see miniguns and quad claws. I'm not sure if they'll be able to. It depends on the player, but I imagine that it might be possible to just punish off angle, but it's up to Cryocrits to notice that off angle is the way to go.
Yeah.
You're seeing them send the push slash, which the opponent had to force the hand off for them.
Oh, and yeah, this is tough because Hubskoa.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, Hubskoa just at the very start, really notable for playing very solidly on the defense, and we're seeing it here, right? Cryocrits is not finding any big openings, and although both players are losing HP, Hubskoa is firmly in the lead, but a good dodge by Cryocrits on the Spear Wave, not getting caught there, and actually getting a snipe as well.
Rifle? Was that parry on the snow cone? Oh, nah.
I think Hubskoa stood in it intentionally, maybe.
Most likely.
Right, gets the man and catch, trying to mind game with the Spear Wave, and will win the mind game there. Hubskoa going up 1-0.
We're seeing switch into soft mirror.
Whoa, that's a very quick switch.
With the exact same deck, apparently. Wait, no, it's not the exact same deck. My bad.
Wow.
It's a Swallow Spear instead of Sheer.
Yeah, that's not a card you see every day. Has anyone used that like recently?
Not for anything. Not for anything honorable, I imagine.
Yeah, that's a little bit wild. But right now, Hubskoa doesn't seem to care. Just getting in there.
Yep, Claws ripped half the deck off, so they got the first shuffle.
Sitting at 2 frost, but still it is Cryocrits trying to get on the offense, getting a little bit of chip damage thanks to the frost, and playing this game pretty defensively as well. We're seeing a sparkler off.
Poking each other a little bit.
Northwind. Some of the spears coming out as Cryocrits still trying to get a little bit more. And
rush straight to the Fire Breath into Kinetic Wave.
Yeah, and a little bit of the Spear Wave as well. This game being kept very close. But the backstab of Hubskoa getting caught by that, that's not the damage you want to take here. Because right now, Cryocrits is finding the snipes. Got the snipe on that same card last game as well.
Oh. Yeah, he was eyeing it for it. Rush against Snow Cone. It also triggered Frost, but because they were invincible, there's no Frost stun for them to take advantage of. Now they're on 1 stack instead of 2. Wait. Yeah, they're 1 stack instead of 2, and they got the 2nd stack later.
Oh, but
took Frost damage there.
Cryocrits still within reaching distance here, but a good move by Hubskoa to not get caught by the backstab there. But the Northwind has been doing a lot of work on the chip department. And the Javelin as well. Cryocrits getting caught by the Spear Wave. Hubskoa up 2. But that was a lot closer. I think Cryocrits definitely winnable here.
I wonder about that.
Oh, but not with those
Quad
claws.
into Spear Wave. They're not plus enough into each other, unfortunately.
Looking like a hub dub, especially after that
shield
shield
break.
break. The quad claws as well, shutting down anything
Minigun into quad claws.
that cryo crits wanted to do there.
Oh, and they rushed through the snow cone, and now they're free of any frost attacks. The ideal situation for Hubscoa.
Yeah, 2 now, but that's fine. Not getting frost procced on another quad claws. The deck gone for cryo crits yet again. Hubscoa
Quad
with
claws
the
is
massive
going
lead.
crazy.
We're really seeing the power
Yep,
of
there it
it.
is. He's just going for it. Whenever Rush is in his hand, he's looking at that snow cone and says, "Yep, that's my win."
Hub's walking into the snow cone to cast Rush even. Just getting in there. Right, and that's the kinetic wave to finish it off. Hubscoa takes it and moves on in the tournament. But cryo
Your
crits?
combo starter? No, my combo starter.
Cryo crits though, especially that game 2, looking pretty solid. Would not be surprised to see them in top 8 again in the future. But snow cone without anchor cancel might not be seeing that too much in the future. Right, we're moving on to Silver versus Glady, losers quarters. This is an interesting one because I don't think these two have fought too often in tournament at least.
No. You have Silvers, Rava versus Chiretta. Supposedly not the brightest matchup for Silver, for Glady, but imagine the decks might have something else to say.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, this is the deck I remember seeing. Mark and Root.
So this is the anti-Rava technology apparently.
I don't know about that. I just think it's a solid deck, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we see an aligned rag right off the bat.
Silver's deck looking pretty crazy, yeah.
Is this a fishing deck? That's a compactor.
It just might be compactor with the K-Wave too, right?
Yeah, one into the other. And then there's like a triple barrel Ragnarok as well. Oh,
Ooh.
they dash through the rocket and shield bash through the rocket and K-Wave triple barrel.
Oh, there's
Quad Claw is also coming in hard.
compactor is always so weird because my only memory of it was so long ago when it was 2 hits.
Whoa! Look at those moves, man. That was K-Wave into dodge into Dark Grasp so he avoids a mark and the combo doesn't get stopped midway.
Very solid combo. Has a line rag in hand but doesn't catch the dodge. Glady not getting caught out by that one. And 13 health is very little. A very, very dangerous spot here as
Silver's in a little bit of a mana drought until he picked up that mana catch.
Oh, it's really looking for something here.
Oh.
Really fishing, but the combo comes in from Glady. Confirms into a win.
Kill loops into game.
Silver's trying to use every single deck. Is this another one? It is the other one. And then there's another.
Yep, this is what we saw on the last time we saw Silver's game 1.
Right.
Get some marking route.
Oh, we're seeing.
Oh, look at that. Suture to Vine Pull into Suture. They got hit by a Cloud Trap into a rocket.
Very, very cool looking combo, all things considered, and that's a lot of mark. And actually getting the payoff on the mark as well is Glady.
I'm glad he's doing very well. Oh, They walk straight into that claw trap.
Oh, and the rocket too at the very end of the dodge. Glady is on a roll with this deck.
Yep. Rocket enables like a very generous amount of inevitability when timed right. When it's timed wrong, that happens instead.
Yeah, Silver just dodges out of it, but 13 health. One opening for Glady, could close it here, but good play from Silver. Reverses the situation.
They mess up the order.
Definitely could have had more payoff.
Oh,
Ooh.
the shield. Oh, the shield bash is helping them a lot against Rocket by the looks of it. Because they're able to. Because dodging Rocket is normally bad, but if you could just shield bash the mark, then you could just tank it, and then you move to a different part of the field, which then means that Rocket whiffs.
Well, it's deck number 3 time, and Silver saving this for last might mean that this is the deck that they're most confident in this matchup. But we'll have to see, because the Rocket timing was good.
Sweep? Oh, and they were a little too slow on that shield bash that time. Silver is also facing the same dilemma as before. They just can't really handle the back column campers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Silver has really good defense, but the offensive tools are a little bit lacking here. Getting rooted again. There's some mark as well, and shield broken.
The root also stuffed their shield bash, so they couldn't escape from the dilemma.
Oh, and there's
because root cancels dashes.
Yeah, and getting rooted again. Glady trying to finish the job here, and with the mark, I haven't seen mark in so long. But
you'll see a lot of it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And just like that. So, Glady moves on.
Incredibly well played, as now we're heading to the other losers quarters. It's Varia versus Hubscoa.
Oh, reviewing all the games from here onwards.
Yeah, we do all of top 8 because Duelists sets are really quick.
That I remember.
I'm looking forward to loser semis, which is 2 sets from now because we're going up to winners finals before that. But either one of these players versus Glady is going to be very interesting to watch. But
any hubbers in chat?
Any hubbers
Sorry,
in chat? Hubscoa, 7:26 p.m. Eastern. Hubscoa, I don't have a name for my fans, but Hubbers is crazy. Right, Hubscoa versus Varia. I think in the past Varia has taken it, but really could go either way here. Both players definitely capable of getting the win.
And this time they will spot the off angle confirms. Step slash auto into Northwind. Quite land all of it.
Solid anchor cancel there to get some frost damage down, and Varia now just approaching almost exclusively off angle, trying to not get caught by the rush as well on the return, and getting a shield break early. That's a lot of value. Has a lot of cards in the hand. Follows as well.
What a lead.
Oh, but
and they walk straight into that quad claws. And just like that, they break even.
Yeah, the lead's somehow instantly gone now, and the spear wave also something to be feared. Getting caught by one hit of it while trying to.
They dash dodge to minimize the amount of damage they take from the spear wave.
Oh, incredibly well played from Varia though. And 12 health remains on Hubscoa, soon to be 13. Great interrupt.
Varia's so used to getting that off angle confirmed that fair frozen into step lance should have gone for game, but they moved one tile below.
Right, 4 health remaining.
Tailblades now to throw in that final bit of pressure.
Oh, but Hubscoa survives, 2 health, spear wave in hand, but gets caught.
By a step slash into sheer.
Right, Varia up 1-0.
Specifically.
Deck swap coming in for Hubskoa. Looking to try and find something different here. This is... Wait, is this a deck swap? It is, right? Yeah, it is. It is. A little bit of poison.
Wait. Yep, I'm seeing a kunai and Venom shotgun Hubskoa's deck. An air rifle too. Interesting. They didn't go for the javelin apparently from the kinetic wave.
Yeah, rush to try and immune some of the offense here. Varia still relentless, but the health bars are basically even at the moment. It's sparkling time.
Imagine Hubskoa really wants to get that spirit wave out of their head, but it just costs too much mana. And so now they managed to hold the front, and now they can cast it without too much concern.
Right. But what a combo by Varia catching Hubskoa in that back column and expanding the lead a little bit. Varia really trying to get the anchor cancel on the Frost Breath and does get it. Does get the damage afterwards as well. Gets the whirl. 13 health remaining already. Owen, 3 health now. Varia's so on point here, trying to get the sheer. Good dodge away. The Frost coming in as well, but Hubskoa has some good dodges to keep it going. Chipping down Varia, trying to find a moment, and even the lance isn't enough from Varia. Now the game's a lot more even.
Yep, both players in region threshold.
Good shield.
Shield the breakout. They're both on low mana, so it's a tense moment of whether you cash in early or cash in later.
Oh, but a shield break!
There's
that's
a shield
it.
break, and that's a whirl.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. A shield break at that exact moment. But well punished by Varia.
I don't know if anyone else caught on, but I wonder if Varia was going to do Fair Frozen, push slash move back to step cancel so they don't return to the origin tile to Fair Frozen to Crossfire. I wonder if that was possible.
But Hubskoa has moved on. It's LC time, and this is a wild one. That's a lot of root. Not quite sure what the game plan is here, but game plan for Varia is the same. Getting in there, but getting caught here a little bit with the spears, with the root, and with the sacrifice as well.
Varia tried to master Fair Frozen, but just get hit by one after the other.
Good shield. Shield on 1 health though. Gotta watch out for the shield break.
Oh, they didn't watch out.
That was a self shield break, right? With the sacrifice?
Yep.
Well,
in the Hailblade.
Despite the shield break though, Hubskoa still looking like they're keeping this game pretty close here, all things considered. Find the root as well. Find the quad claws, slowing down the offense from Varia.
Raw auto slash, by the way. Oh, he tried to dash for that Hailblade in the front, but got push slashed instead.
Oh, and 6 health remaining after that
into whirl for massive damage.
2 health. Oh, the Frost Rock so scary as Varia goes in. Just needs 1 more hit. Sacrifice not going to be enough there as the Hailblades are starting to do a lot of damage, and there it is.
Hailblade for pressure and Hailblade for game. Just like that.
We're having a lot of really close 3-0s this tournament though, I gotta say.
Yeah. They may be 3-0s, but not too far from being an even encounter.
Right, now it's Mikkel versus Burp.
Have we not seen this one before?
A bit of a classic matchup.
Who will come on top? This is the semifinals, I assume?
Winner's final.
A winner's final. I see. Do you do thug finals, by the way?
Depends. We did it last week, so maybe.
Hmm.
Well, I personally don't. But other people sometimes do.
As of the open, and maybe I could hop in. Nah, up to you though. And
Maybe.
up to how we're all feeling by the end of this.
Yeah. Well,
So how's chat doing?
good question. There's a lot of familiar names. There's Glady, there's Hubsco, there's Airy, there's Varia. What a surprise! But also Tinkle, Pep, and V, of course.
Let's see a shopkeeper versus Violet.
Yep. Perp not playing around this time. And neither is Mickle. Just going right in with the characters.
I'm seeing Mikko cooking up something that he's been cooking up over the past few days, I believe. There's Dark Grass, Sacrifice, and Magic Claw.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the Magic Claw in particular.
Magic Claw was just asking to be explored. The question was who would explore it. And can you manage the fact that it costs 2 mana?
Well, game being kept pretty even so far, but one misstep could change that because both of these players can get so much off a single opening. That's 41 damage.
Yep, 41! I feel like I couldn't see their hand by the end of it, but I feel like Mikko might have been able to get 4 more from the quad claws.
Right? 4 health remaining, and Mikko goes in. Dominant first game for Mikko.
The important thing about Magic Claws for Vio in particular is that you could do Misery Chord into Magic Claw and then move forward into Misery Chord. So it's pretty much a free extender for Violet. No, it's not free, but it's a free extender that deals 14 damage. And can lead into other things like Dark Grasp, Sacrifice, you name it.
Well, Perp has swapped to the Saffron, trying to interrupt a little bit more in the neutral game, and definitely doing so with the Sparkler.
Getting those punishes.
Ooh, a nice
Doing
little
the
string.
Sparkler step into Whirl. You
And
also see a lockdown. Surprisingly, she does not cast it.
Oh, and Perp's getting so many interrupts here, catching Mikkel.
First slash into minigun. Not a combo, but that's good enough. And there you go, auto slash into Whirl.
Right.
Notice that Mikkel is occupying the front as much as he possibly can, but it might be to his own demise.
Yeah, Perp's dealing with it quite well here. And Mikkel's had an incredibly low amount of
Interesting
health.
lockdown placement. Oh, and she walked into that one. Does that mean that Mikkel's still got a foot deep into the game?
Alright, but
Fortunately, after that quad claws, Mikkel had push slash and Whirl in hand, meaning that he couldn't do a whole lot.
oh,
Of that.
but there it is.
Oh.
There's a Magic Claw into Dark Grasp.
Just like that, he is so back.
So back, but 6 health is still not a lot to play with. One straight card could change everything here. But the Dark Grasp as well. 2 health
One straight
remaining.
card could mean that Mikkel wins instead.
Oh, and Mikkel
Just like
brings
that,
it
he wins.
all the way back. Whoa.
Total upset.
And after that, Perp swapping right back to a shopkeeper. But this is the
Exodia, let's go!
this is the other one.
Do you believe in the heart of the cards?
Perp once hit like 4 Ultra Angles in Grand Finals, so I believe. Okay, maybe not this one though. It's gonna be a little hard to land this one.
Yeah. not when his eyes are wide open for it.
Yep, Mikkel is very aware of the tomfoolery that might be going on here.
One thing I've mentioned is that Herb doesn't seem to be using the control tools. Oh, he shouldn't have spoken.
Oh, there it is. There's the ult triangle. Maybe the first of many here, as all Perp needs is one solid hit to close out this game. A little bit of awkwardness.
The mind has already been led astray. And just like that, Magna Flare for game. Supposedly there's ways to dodge it, but it's very weird, to say the least. Oh, immediately off to a strong start.
Oh, and Perp trying to get the counter hit with the Ragnarok, but not quite there in time.
Sacrifice laser.
37 off of that. Oh my.
Using ult triangle like a mine in the front.
That's
Didn't
another
quite work,
triangle.
but it did keep them far away.
Trying to find an opportunity to find a catch here, but Mikkel will just stay nice and far away. And now Perp's health is dangerously low. A good dodge by Mikkel to dodge two things at once.
This combo game is on point.
Oh, and there's the combo game. Mikkel 3-1, but I think we're going to be remembering that game 3.
Oh, for sure. Please.
Mikkel saying Nerf Sacrifier, that card. The usage rate is kind of crazy. Bit of a good card even.
It was always strong. It was just a matter of how popular it was.
Well,
Because I imagine I remember for the JP community, it's quite ubiquitous. Oh, sorry. Now we got Varia versus Glady.
this is pretty hype loser semi. Glady's here, top 4, looking to advance even further, and Varia's been in this situation before. Been advancing deep into these top 8, so it'll be an interesting one, no matter how it goes. It's really funny because everyone's always like expecting me to say ready, and then I don't say it, and they start typing, and then the stream is ready. So I kind of feel bad because I end up sending
it's
the
just
ready
like
message.
I imagine it's probably an etiquette thing.
Yeah.
Though I'd probably be too dense to do so myself.
Well, here's the Mark Rocket here for Glady. It worked incredibly well. Looking to see it here again, but the matchup might be quite a bit different against Celicy, especially the one of Varia.
Okay. Claw trap in the front, buying some time.
Ooh.
Oh, walk straight into that. Parry the rocket, but take the mark damage. Worth.
Yeah, incredibly explosive game. We're already at half health.
You'll see this claw trap going hard.
Yeah, I think similar to the Mikkel Queen, right? Just buying so much space with it and having a lot of cards that could punish around it.
Yep, it's hard to go for the offense when something of so much punish value is right at your doorstep.
Oh, but there's the Frost proc, there's the damage, and 7 health remaining is not a spot you want to be in.
Yep. Even for steps, it's not so safe. I think it's just a matter of time, and yep, there we go.
Yeah, Vavari doesn't miss those. Right?
And I'm guessing Glady is going to do a switch.
Yep, it's definitely looking like it.
This time with the Vivisection and Invade. I wonder if they're aiming for Vivisection, Invade, move in a circle. Which then, from what I've tried in training mode, that does connect everything together somehow. Oh, there's a first shield break. Will be the first Mani.
But Vari doesn't end up getting that much off of it, so not the worst situation for Glady. When I saw the shield break and when I saw the hand, I thought that it would be a ton of damage, but all things considered, the game's still staying pretty even.
Yep. We say that, and now it's 25 at the lead, 21. Oh.
Yeah. And
Looking like a fairly close match still.
Yeah, it's all up to what Glady can do with this hand, but it's a little awkward to play with in this one. Does get a hit of the inverter, but that's about it. And Varya's consistent damage is coming into play here. They're hitting the Sheer so reliably. 31 health remaining, but there's the whirl after the backstab. And so is Glady.
And just like that, Glady is close enough to health regeneration range. It hit the threshold.
Really liking the Shadow Shift, but it's still Varya who takes the game. But the Shadow Shift inverter doing a lot of work.
Still confirms into crossfire for game. Confirming off of an anchor cancel slow cone is not as easy as it seems.
All right, is this
'Cause
deck
kinda
number
got a
3?
spot on the spot.
It is deck number
Yep.
3.
Recycling through these.
A lot of 3 deck showcases here. Glady trying to find an opportunity here.
There's a Tetra line. They walk into the Tetra. That's just something that happens naturally, I suppose.
Yep, and Glady trying to get something set up here, but the Seize is so deep into the deck, and the Tetra though, the Align as well there to get the combo. It's 80 health on both sides, looking to be a bit even. The Seize is a lot earlier in this particular hand, making it much more doable.
I think Glady was waiting for max mana that whole time. Oh, they shadow shifted straight into their own Seize.
Oh yeah, that's so tough, not getting too much value off of that Seize.
And they have to wait for full mana for it. At least that is their prime intention. They're also looking with a fairly desolate hand here. Vine Whip and Push Slash.
Yeah, this is not where you want to be when Varya's getting the damage down, but that's one hit of Seize. That's something at the very least, but it's still a sizable lead. Oh. Really good defensive.
They were trying to go for the Tetra, but no dice.
Does have some potential here, just dodging away, waiting for mana.
Glad he keep constantly dodging also means that they're just not able to maintain the mana.
By
the time they finally get that Seize, it's already too late. They're striking back.
And Varya takes it in a clean 3-0 and moves on to face Perp.
Great pressure from Varya. She's me good. Oh, got me good. My bad, I can't read.
Well, next matchup's bound to be an interesting one as Perp is ready and waiting.
Yep. Here we go. The betrayal.
Well, this time I can wait until we're ready because the replays are just ending. There we go. That's the end of the replays right here, and I can say I'm ready now.
And that's why we have a little bit of peace time in between.
Not too much, just a little.
Oh, Perp is starting with Exodia right away.
I mean, glad he made the request. Perp Exodia to Soasi, and that's exactly what's going to be attempted here.
Oh, a line into the broken tile, which means it does nothing.
Ooh, a good sweet spot there, and a huge lead for Varya.
By the way, what do you think about seeing Magna Flare being thrown into the Exodia deck? It's the most interesting decision.
It's like a line 2, right? In some sense.
I mean, if you have a flame tile, if you have a flame tile, I suppose it is. But unfortunately for Perp, she's already got a foot in the grave.
I don't know. There's a world in which this could. Okay, well, there's no more world.
It ended too soon. But there's always attempt number 2.
Yep. As long as Perp can stay alive for long enough, there's always a threat.
Fire dash straight into a mine. Most unfortunate.
Oh, and
ooh, good dodge maneuver from Perp.
Perp with the dodge. 7 health remaining. Still managing to stay alive here. Really wants to get a catch. but doesn't have the
Perp's
mana
dodge
yet.
maneuvers are on point today. Tonight. Is it nighttime?
Oh, but Varia will get the confirm. We'll take the first game.
Yep.
Oh, but
They're
we're
running it back.
all right. It's
Let's
time.
go. Oh, unfortunately for Perp, she's starting with the awful hand of triple barrel rag off the top.
Yeah, that is not the Exodia hand that you were looking for. Oh,
Oh, sometimes you're just that lucky. Sometimes you're just a gamer, and there's really nothing that opponent can do except, yeah.
well, that's a bit of a health lead, and Perp with health lead, incredibly scary, of course, and.
So for those of you not to know, Magna Flare teleports the hit target to random tiles about 5 times. But if there's a flame tile, it'll prioritize those before any other random tile.
Right.
Yep.
Perp trying desperately to get the Soul Triangle landed, trying to get some RNG on the
Not
mine.
so lucky this time.
Another Soul Triangle attempt up shortly here. Drops the Soul Triangle.
With an Ember and Claw Trap. So
but
she
good
lands
dodge.
this. No! Varia dodged on the flame tile, meaning that it was gone. So it didn't matter whether it confirmed or not.
Oh, but there's
A light
just...
rag. There's a classic.
Varia's been doing very well to disarm the setup though with the flame.
And Perp has been doing a very good job with reversals. Reversals against Varia's pushes for offense.
Oh, but this is a tough spot. Good dodges, not get caught by the mine, but on the return, we'll get caught. It's 1-1.
Most unfortunate. I wonder what the timing window for is for that. Maybe there might not be enough time. I should try that in training mode soon.
Right? Oh, triangle
Perp
here.
using the Ragnarok as a 3 mana wrecking ball.
Alright, trying to find something onto the Soul Triangle tile. Oh!
No! That whiffed whirl was everything to him.
Oh, Varia didn't whiff there, but
Oh.
yeah, wow. What a game. What a classic.
That was no Exodia, but Varia sure got showed on.
And, oh, counter hit on the line.
Yeah.
Scary spot.
That one tax return in the front is what keeps her relatively safe despite no melee tools.
Right? Now, the flame dodge. Varia does not want to get caught under any circumstance there, and really
The
coming into
intentions
play.
were too clear. Varia also dodging return to avoid that claw trap.
Very solid dodges, but getting caught. Triple barrel, but not quite a
Unfortunately, not
Ragnarok.
enough mana for that Ragnarok.
Good shield break, and that should
Oh,
be
Perp
game.
got shield broken. That's 2-2. 2-1-2, it's nowhere and never.
And the purpose sticking with the old triangle.
Truly based. Oh, Auto Slash got stuffed by the broken tile. We've seen that
Oh, not getting the RNG. That could have been everything.
before. Having to replenish the mana is a bit dire.
Some more Magna Flare action.
Fortunately for them, Magna Flare's timing wasn't quite right.
Another shield break.
Oh, it's another shield break.
Not
Hate
quite
to
getting
see
the
it.
full world though, so Perp does survive a little bit better.
Perp
11.
not getting good draws off the top.
Yeah, and 11 health too. Not a lot of time to work with here. All Varia needs is one solid opening, and that's a shield break.
And
That's
another shield
game.
break, and that's the game.
Oh, but Perp almost got out at the very end. That was a little scary.
Wonderful spectacle from both players.
Well, there's only one more set left, or two, technically. But it is Varia versus Mikkel.
So you see him with the way the grand finals works. Mikkel has to lose 2 sets.
Yeah, it's a grand finals reset angle.
It's one hell of a hurdle.
Varia though, in grands, top 2, and
You gotta believe.
you gotta believe. Right, Mikkel starting off with the Shiso this time. Interesting, but
So we see all 3 decks from Mikkel
maybe.
in this tournament.
Oh yeah,
Well, we do see all 3.
do.
Yeah. You see here a root package and a lot of Shiso bread and butter here.
See if Varia has what it takes. It's a little bit of a different deck on this one. A few different cards, not too many, but just a few. But right now,
Ooh, that shield, that claw trap punished dodge, I think.
yeah, Mikkel.
Mikkel's also trying to stand still too.
Oh, that was a
Like, watch the opponent like a hawk.
yeah. He's playing really patiently here, but Varia's getting a lot of value off of the cards added in the deck. I mean, this different iteration of the deck that has some different cards, but a good
Mikkel
root.
could have punished that blossom block.
Oh, the claw
Kind of
trap.
was like,
The minigun doing a lot of work for Varia. Root.
oh, strangle for 12 damage. Walk straight into vine pull for game. Dash straight into vine pull.
Yeah. Mikkel's counterplay looking very solid, not just on the queen, but on the Shiso. And Varia, it was still close though, so the game plan should still be solid, but catching the dodge with the Sacrifier, Mikkel is looking dominant
Catching the
in this
return
one.
whirl. That was close, but yeah, not so close. Wait, no.
It's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Red break shot?
Especially with the earliest part of this game, I thought it was all Mikkel, but both players still staying pretty close in health, all things considered. Varia with an opportunity in this one, very good dodges to make sure the claw trap isn't an issue.
Why did Varia run break shot?
Yeah, this is a different deck. It's weird.
Oh,
it gets added to Sacrifier. Okay, gets the World Drag, gets the minigun, a little bit of damage back. Varia with opportunity, but the root comes in. Good shield, 1 health remaining on that shield right there. But it gets caught by the backstab.
Most unfortunate. And with a hand like that, there was no escape.
Right, potential final game here, but Varia's been keeping it very close. So maybe this will be the one to start the comeback. But Mikkel just playing defensively.
You can see
waiting.
that Mikkel is trying to wait for his second turn. His turn after Varia's. Because he stands still, he does not go for the initiative, he waits and sees.
That's a little bit of damage there with the roots, and Varia keeping it close though, trying to find Mikkel moving, but not quite. Ooh.
Dodge that backstab. Let's see it.
Oh, but doesn't quite get the whirl there, and that is unfortunate, but still gets a lot of damage down. Mikkel down to 22. Varia at about double, but gets caught by the whirl after the backstab, and that combo by Mikkel will bring us back to even. But 3 health remaining after that from Varia, going in again. Good shield from Mikkel. 10 health remaining, and the Shiso weapon connects. Tough spot for both players as both are trying to land just one single hit here. 4 to 9. One opening will do it as Varia goes in. Has to watch out for the claw trap. And the Sacrifier won't connect. Trying to land the breakout.
Keep throwing shots, but they just keep barely missing each other.
And that will finish
Break
it.
shot for game!
Out of all the cards to do it.
Mikkel thought he would match.
Okay. Well, that's one game for Varia here in Grands. Maybe the start of a reverse sweep, but still a long road ahead. But Varia still getting some reliable damage here, getting the parry, not taking any damage so far. Finally getting caught a little bit, but good dodges, not getting caught by the Sacrifier. But the roots come in, and that's a good chunk in the favor of Mikkel. Javelin connects, the mark dodged away from. Mari's been getting really consistent damage though, but gets caught there trying to approach with the whirl and the Sacrifier right before. And this game is not looking out of reach for Mikkel at all. In fact, Mikkel is looking very good.
Toe to toe.
Toe to toe, especially after that from Mikkel.
There it is. Step slash auto slash after shot gun.
But the Northwind leaves Mikkel with 4 health remaining.
Be enough. There's a backstab whirl in hand. Not something you want to see at this stage of the game. Parry that Northwind, hit step through that minigun. Whirl it into a whiff push slash. I wonder if that was punishable.
Yeah,
you have step auto in hand.
Mikkel's really trying to catch here.
Line.
Gets the root, gets the whirl, and Mikkel will take the tournament. That was so incredibly close though.
A good set from both.
Yeah. Well played.
Yeah.
To Varia. So good. But in the end, Mikkel going crazy.
You know, what if Sacrifice doesn't get nerfed just because there's too much clamor?
Well, numbers, that was the tournament. Wow, that was like 1.5 hours.
Swift, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no Thug finals, Saj.
We can save that for number 12. There'll be another.
Perhaps.
Well, yeah, congratulations to everyone that did very well this tournament. Especially shout out to Vladdy and Varia, 2nd and 4th respectively.
Props to them.
And that's about it. Goodbye everyone. I don't have anything else. Oh yeah, I need suggestions on who to raid with 60 people that I totally didn't steal from the Omega Strikers thing I was streaming earlier. Well, numbers, do you want to say anything? Or
not too much besides thank you for having me. This is, I think, the 2nd time I've ever casted. So it's good to be here.
Yeah, it was cool because you know like 10 times as more as me about the video game, so you noticed a lot more things. Well,
yeah.
See ya everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.